Break their will to resist.
Threatening troops. Ruin down. Short out. Assassin down. Confirming kill.
UAV on standby.
In the town, that's the location of your objective.
That's a kill.
UAV FPL.
Shipment discharge ready.
UAV supporting AO.
Front.
Race on standby.
Setting up the drop.
Short out.
Wraps away.
Prototype destroyed. Spectre.
Wraps out. In the town, sensors on capture your objective.
Threatening troops.
Hostile UAV above. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Red frame 1-3, heading back to the yard.
Tackle out.
UAV power level 5%.
This is the future of armed conflict.
That was probably one of my best, if not my fastest though, game ever in Black Ops 3 or any Call of Duty, to say that at the least. Because a 2 minute free for all game is ridiculous, right? And it had to be on Nuketown, right? One of the best or most chaotic maps ever. I wouldn't say best because it's just too chaotic. Best in chaos, but not good in general. For me personally, it's a great map, right? If you want to get wins easily or you just want to get a lot of kills, you just go to Nuketown. But sometimes it can overwhelm you. But as you can see, if you really want to sweat in the game, you can sweat, right? I needed my wins for my triple play. I needed to complete that, and that's what I did, honestly. And it was amazing. So this is just me, like a few games here or there of me just getting wins and stuff. And I got 2 nuclears in this video for you, and both of them are fucking crazy nuclear, like last minute nuclears. And what can I say, right? 2 nuclears in one day. First off, what are the chances that you get a nuclear, right? Well, I guess it's based off of skill, but it's also based off like the lobby you get. And then also, right, to get 2 in one day, right? And also on the same map, you know. So maybe the chances aren't that bad, but still it was crazy. And to get it on the last kill for both games, crazy. It's gonna seem like it's the same game for some reason, like because I used the Razorback on Hunted, right? 2 times, and those both times I got the nuclears for the last kill. Like similar games, for the first clip you're gonna see, this is not it. This is just like some filler clip I'm using. First game you're gonna see, it's me going 48-1. Second game, it's 50-1. So it's like it's kind of close. But moving on to like this whole YouTube thing, right? I'm here, right? I'm kind of back, right? I'm making the videos, or I'm making a video for a bit. As to what am I gonna be doing, what clips, or what am I gonna focus more? Fortnite, Black Ops 3, or just Call of Duty in general. I'm gonna try to balance it out. Like right after this, I'm gonna just make a Fortnite video, maybe, or maybe just like a quick upload of a funny ass clip I got with my friend Lewis, and crazy, right? Like I said before, when I started Fortnite, I wasn't good, but now I'm better, and now to the point where it's like I'm not godly at Fortnite. I don't think I'll ever be a god. Maybe I can be a very good person. Maybe I can be close, like, you know, like up there to god worthy level. But I'm not a ninja, right? I'm not any of the fucking famous Fortnite people. I don't really focus on them too much. Irrelevant. But also, right, there's some drama going on for the COD development, not COD development, but like the COD athletes or the competitive Call of Duty players, with the whole phase censored breaking up with banging hot girlfriend Yannick Garcia, all that shit. But I'm not gonna get into it. It's not my problem. It's not my relationship, right? I wish, right? Like shit, who wouldn't want to like smash that? But I'm not gonna get into it because he has his own reasons, right? I'm not one to judge because I've done some messed up things in certain relationships. Like I've done one messed up thing that I can't forgive myself for, you know. Like when I broke up with this girl, it was probably the most messed up thing I've ever done, right? For my reasons and why I did it, and that's a different story. I'm always saying, oh, that's a different story. That's for the next video, and I'm never making another video. But it's whatever. Just take my word for it, right? But moving on as to what this video is going to be about, it's going to be about anything I talk about in these, like, what, 20 minutes, right? So Black Ops 4 beta is coming out next week, and next week Friday. So that means, well, first off, I realized I didn't have Plus, right? So I needed to get Plus, so that's what I bought right now. And I'm still contemplating as to if I should get the mystery box edition for Black Ops 4. Like, I know it seems very cool, but for $200, that's a lot. And I'm leaning towards buying just the digital deluxe edition, so it just comes with the game and the season pass with some COD points. You know, I think I'm good with that, with just that, because the mystery box looks really cool. And I'm not gonna lie, it is really cool. But I think I can just like wait a few days or even a few weeks, right? Then I can just buy the mystery box online for like what, $80 or something like that. Holy shit, I can't talk. Then I want to buy the jug fridge also. Like, now that I'm getting paid and now I have a job and stuff like that, right? I just want to waste my money on certain things that interest me. So like, I always wanted a SCUF controller, but like that's a lot of money. I never wanted to like bother my family, like, hey, buy me a SCUF controller now. So what I could just do is like honestly just work, right? Save up some money, right? Basically like a paycheck's worth, like half a paycheck's worth of what I get. Buy a SCUF controller, right? I want to buy this Black Ops 4 instead of asking my mom for money. You know, I got that independence, I guess you can say now, right? Just work for it. Simple, easy, and done, right? And I have to look into colleges soon and stuff like that, but I don't think that will be an issue for me in terms of like money wise. It's not. I'm not saying that I'm fucking privileged. Nah, I'm not. You know, broke nigga hours, right? Like I'm gonna need some money, right? But I think I can handle myself in terms of like I can get scholarships, and instead of working my ass off, to afford college, right? To afford like the tuitions and stuff like that, I can just get scholarships in order to cover like a good majority of that cost or something like that, right? Like I was looking into it, like some universities or colleges I'm looking into, right? Some of them, based off like my grades and shit like that, I can get like a full ride, and a full ride just basically means like all the costs you would waste on college for like the books, the stuff, and just paying for it, right? So like every college needs you to pay some money for it. Instead of like wasting money on that, trying to get student loans or something like that, the college itself will just give you a full ride, meaning they will cover all expenses, and you're basically like a freeloader, you know, like you don't have to waste money on that shit, you know. Smart nigga hours, not broke nigga hours. Like just nigga be smart, get your scholarships, and you're gonna be wasting less money, like a lot of money you'll be saving, I guess you can say, for these scholarships, right? But you gotta be smart in general, right? So you don't just gotta be smart for like going to college or something like that. You just gotta be smart in general in order to like to survive in the world, right? You don't want to be a fucking idiot. Like I was just watching a video right now of this girl who posted a clip, right, or a rant, I guess you can say, this girl made a rant, right? And I'm sorry for like cutting and stuff like that. It's not that I'm like mixing my own words up, right? For doing like these quick voice cuts or something like that. I'm not making what's it called, like mess ups, right? I'm just getting annoyed because, like, you know, sometimes I get interruptions by family and stuff like that, because we're no longer like a 2-floor thing, right? We're just a 1-floor family now, right? Not to say that we're broke, no, it's like basically same size, but like our house before used to have 2 floors, right? So like the kitchen, the living room would be downstairs, and then the rooms would be upstairs. So whenever I want to make a video, right, no one's gonna be upstairs during most of the day, right? They're either gonna be in the kitchen or the living room, right? So like my grandma or my Brian or Matthew, right? But now it's like all on the same floor, and they make noise and shit. So when I used to be in the 2nd floor, you wouldn't hear that noise, right? They're not that loud. But now I'll get interruptions and shit like that, and I'm just like, hey, you're ruining the video, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. And so moving on as to like what we were saying, like this girl was making a rant about like languages, right? Saying we have too many languages, and this bitch said British is a language, and then she fucking said the British people speak like American but with an accent. No shit, my nigga, it's called English. We don't have, there's no American language, it's a fucking English language. But she was being so stupid. She thought Canada, like Canadian people, spoke Chinese. It was like, you watch videos like that, it makes you cringe, and then it's like, it makes you realize, how fucking stupid are you, right? So like you see like everyday people who are just fucking idiots sometimes in real life, and I can't judge people, right? Because maybe you don't know like their full on story, right? But when people are stupid, right? So that's my motto. Don't judge people, or I don't take sides into situations until I fully know what the fuck's going on, right? Because I've been introduced to a lot of people, I guess you can say, because of how often I moved and stuff like that. So like with me moving more, like I just get used to more people. So back in middle school, like I went to like 6 different schools from like kindergarten to like 8th grade. I had to go to like 6 different schools because I moved a lot. And so when I moving a lot, that means different schools. That means for each of those schools, it's different people. You know, each school has their unique set of people, right? So like I went to school 5, and when I moved, right, I had a chance to go for 4th grade. I had a chance to go to either this school called School 5 or this school called Don Bosco. I was like, bet, let's go to School 5. And I knew I made the wrong choice within the first day when I went there, right? I went there and I saw this kid get fucking body slammed, right? First day, we all, you know, basically how my system, my city or state works, right? Alright, maybe it's just my fucking school, right? We had to line up for reset. I mean, like kind of in the playground, and then the teachers will come out and they'll call your name, so that you'll know who's your class and like who's your teacher, and then they'll take you to the homeroom. But you're outside. So as like we're waiting for the teachers and stuff like that, kid gets fucking body slammed in front of me, and I'm just like, well, oh fucking K, right? Like holy shit, I have to put up with these people. So like people from School 5, there's some that are like troublemakers, like 100% troublemakers. Like there's this fucking kid in my 4th grade homeroom class, right, who was a fucking legend, I guess you can say, because this bitch did not care about anything, and he would scream at the teacher. Because, alright, I'll be honest also, the teacher was not the nicest person. She would scream at you and shit, and like to the point where I'm not even getting screamed at, but I'm in my feels, because like, damn, so much hatred in the fucking room. And so he would fucking scream back. He wouldn't care. But what I'm saying is, it's like, that's one like set of group of people I had to get used to during my time in School 5. And then when I went to School 20, which is more like not a high level of troublemaking people, but like people who would curse, but also they won't give a shit, but they won't make trouble, or they won't cause a lot of trouble, right? So I have to get used to a lot of people. So that's why I don't judge like a lot of people to begin with, because everyone has their own unique story, right? Their own unique take into like certain aspects of things, right? And so you can't judge, like, don't judge a book by its cover type thing, right? But I know this, I learned it, I guess, the hard way, based off like, because I went out or went to different places a lot, or moved a lot, I guess you can say. I'm fucking being stupid right now. So this bitch, right, makes a video, makes a whole rant about like different languages, how we have many. First off, your whole like video irrelevant, right? No one cares that there's too many languages. I care because there's too many fucking genders. Like who care? Like even yes, I know I just said don't judge a book by its cover, but this is like one of the exceptions of it. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how like kind-hearted you are. As soon as you say like there's 4 genders, there's 5 genders, up to like 10 genders in the fucking world, I lose all fucking respect for you. Because in my mind, there's only 3. And I'm being very lenient with fucking 3. There is the obvious male gender, right? There's the female gender. And then what I would say is this is the only exception. This is why I'm lenient with the whole 3 gender thing, is because yes, there are some people who are born with 2, like both of the reproductive system, right? You're born with a dick and a vagina sometimes, right? Ooh, you gotta be unfortunate for that one, but that's why I'm saying at max 3, right? And the third one is like a certain condition, right? And then people come here and say, oh, I'm non-binary, I'm a non-binary gender. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Look down there. Do you got a dick? Then you're a fucking man. If you don't, you're a fucking girl. If you got both, well shit, you got both. Pick a side. Like shit. Right? So that's what pisses me off sometimes, right? When people say that. But moving on as to like the next one, right? Talking about sexualities, yes, I understand. People who are gay, people who are lesbian, people who are straight. I associate with the straight niggas, you know? But I kiss my homies goodnight, because then you're not homies, right? I associate with the straight fucking side. And then I understand people who are gay and stuff like that. That's in terms of like attraction and stuff like that. That's your personal thing. I'm not gonna judge. But if you come here saying there's 4, 5, 10 genders, shut the fuck up. Because I don't think no one wants to hear it. None of my friends fucking believe. Oh, maybe one of my friends believe that. And that's just annoying when people say there's 10 genders. Like, no, my nigga, you got a dick. You got a dick. If you're born with no body parts, then you're not even fucking human. In my eyes, you're not human. And then don't get me started for the people who are like a man or a woman, and they say they associate with the opposite gender, right? So you'll get like a whole girl right in your room, and she says she identifies as a man. Well, nigga, what? Get a fucking dick then, like shit. And then there's these people who, there's this one case where it's this child, right, or kid, who was born a boy, right, who as a kid said, right, and I mean like kid, like 10-year-old, maybe 15-year-old. At that point, you kind of know what you're doing, right? But you don't understand what you're doing. You know what you're doing, but you don't really like comprehend absolutely everything. So, kid says, I want to be a girl. Has the whole surgery done to be a girl. Later on in his life says, oh no, I messed up. I want to be a boy. Well, bitch, no, you fucking said you wanted to be a girl. Now you a fucking girl. Tell your friends every time you fucking talk to them, hey, I want to be a boy, but I fucked up in life. Like, you gotta be, you know how stupid you are to say, oh, I want to be a girl. Get paid for the whole surgery and shit. Like, have your family pay for all that shit. Like, people, when I read this, right, people blame the parents. And yes, some blame can be done to the parents because they allowed it and stuff like that. But still, I blame the fucking boy who said I wanted to be a girl. I would slap my son. If I catch my son, like when I get one, right? If I catch my son saying I want to be a girl, first off, I don't care about your fucking problems, right? I don't care about what you're thinking of, what you're feeling of, right? If my son comes in here saying I want to be a girl and he gives me like the best reason why, I don't give a fuck. I'm slapping him silly, right? I'm slapping him straight, I guess you can say. Because I ain't supporting none of that whole shit, right? If you were born with both body parts, then I'd understand. But not if you're born with one. Like, nigga, now you're going against God. Like, nigga, God wanted you to be a boy. Fuck you to say, I don't care what God wants me to be. Like, nigga, no. Like, shit. You wanna sign a deal with the devil instead? Like, fuck off. So that's what pisses me off. And so, people, just be smart in the world. Stop being fucking annoying. with this whole gender shit. That was a bit of a long tangent, but to finish things off, right, for these last few minutes I have, Black Ops 4 is coming out by next week, and I'm kind of excited, you know. I don't get the full-on hype because we haven't really seen much of it besides like one trailer, and I mean just one trailer. And I feel like now, I think video games should like follow the trends of like movies and give you like a lot of trailers leading up to a certain event, right? So like the Avengers movie, right? The Avengers 3 to 1 Infinity War, right? The one that recently came out, or not recently, but like a few months ago. That movie was crazy, but that movie had a lot of advertisement, right? It would be on everything, and there's like what, 3 to 4 trailers on it, right? Maybe yes, some of the scenes are the same. It will be repetitive trailer scenes, but no one cares, right? Because then some of there will be some new scenes on every trailer, and that's what's important. I think that's what Call of Duty should be doing from now on, is just like show trailers every, like, not every week, but like maybe like a month, every month leading up to it, right? And for every new trailer, have like a new scene or like a new aspect of the game that we haven't seen before, or we'd really like should look into, right? So maybe you want to show off your creator class system, right? Show that in one trailer, then the next trailer, yeah? Like I'm talking about like that type of stuff. But who am I to say? I'm not in marketing, I'm not in none of that shit, but I feel like that's what should happen in order to generate more hype going on, because I'm hyped for zombies, and that's only because there's a lot of trailers for zombies. There's like what? There's the 9 trailer, the intro trailer, or intro cinematic thing. Then there's the Voyage of Despair intro cinematic. Then there's the Blood of the Dead intro cinematic. And then there's the 9 Chaos story trailer, which gives you like an insight of what the whole like storyline, the new storyline is going to be. That's 4 fucking trailers that we got, that we have a lot to talk about, and we have a lot to discuss. I just repeated myself, but we have a lot of things to say and a lot of interesting topics to bring up from those trailers, right? Is what I'm saying, and that's the interesting thing about it, because there's a whole new storyline coming out, and we have no idea what the fuck we should expect for it. It has no like correlation with the previous storylines and stuff like that. 4 trailers. There's gonna be 4 zombies map on release, right? I'm hyped for the zombies part. But the reason why I'm not hyped for the multiplayer as much, like, yes, I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't say I'm hyped for it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting more excited as the day comes, right? I'm gonna pre-order it soon so I can actually play the fucking beta. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting more anxious every day that passes from now on, because it's just a week left, or less than a week left. I think it's 6 days, because it's on Friday, August 3rd. Alright? Rip to any of the boys who have school that day, because I know some people in certain states, they start school earlier, so rip them, right? Shit, voice crack. Well, I'm not gonna edit that out. So I'm excited, but the reason why I'm not so excited is because of these trailer problems. Nothing generating hype, you know. Like, you can say one of my favorite guns, like the I don't know what's the fucking favorite gun. Like, you can say like a HBR A3, like from Advanced Warfare. Like, you can say that HBR is coming into the Black Ops franchise. I would still not care if I don't have enough trailers at this point, right? And then the Blackout mode, we have no info about it, but I will believe it. I will trust in it. I trust in that trailer, or I trust in the new mode that's coming out. I'm gonna play all 3 modes, the zombies multiplayer and the battle royale mode. It's just a matter of fact of which mode am I gonna be playing more. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back someday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, my return. I had to do this video, I guess you can say. And have a nice day. Spread the love, and goodbye.